Well, congratulations on defeating Vitality. Did you notice that the fans were maybe more with them at the beginning, but you made it change totally their mind?
I didn't actually notice. I heard that at least they weren't as much against us as against Furia, at least, because there I could hear the crowd all the time. Today I was kind of so focused in on the game that I didn't hear much from the outside, to be honest. But it was an amazing crowd when we went to them after. People were super happy, congratulating us. So it was amazing to play in front of the Brazilian crowd once again. And this time it was a bit nicer because not all of them were against us.
Well, the crowd was a bit quieter today, maybe because of no Brazilians playing, but still you made a great match. Can you tell me if you had any doubt at the end of Nuke?
Yeah, I mean, it got really tight. We were in a super good situation. I think we were up like 13-9 or something, and we had 10K on each player. But then they kind of started, I think they kind of started getting some rounds on inner. And I think in the end, we were actually lucky to push it to overtime. I think it was a 3v4 that we eventually turned. But I'm just super happy that in overtime we closed it out safely. I think it was 19-15. So we fixed the gap in the 3-minute break we had there, and it was an amazing mental fortitude from the team to be so good in the overtime.
Well, in Vertigo, it was a map that it was totally outplayed by SunPayus. I don't know if you can tell me if it was all his credit or it is also that you are finding the way to suit with him.
No, I think SunPayus needs the credit. I think the main thing I'm trying to do is that he needs to have less responsibility on his shoulders than he had in Movistar, because he has so much potential, and I see SunPayus as our main star player going forward, like him putting up the numbers, and that means that we also need to get him going on T side. So that is now and will be my main focus going forward, that he needs to have less responsibility, because on CT side he's one of the best players in the world, and if we can get him up on T side he's going to be one of the best AWP'ers in the world, and I think he's already close, and today on Vertigo he definitely pushed it over the edge for us.
Well, he and Balde are also getting a lot of support from the crowd. Is maybe those one of the motives why you got him in the team?
No. It had nothing to do with that, to be honest. I would say we come here, we are very I would say people are very real in the sense that we come here, we hold our heads high, we try to be respectful towards the Brazilians as much as we can. We don't we don't try to suck up to the Brazilian fans. Like 1 year ago, obviously it was announced that that the major was going to be in Brazil, and you could really feel what was happening behind the scenes. But I'm happy that we are staying real, and I'm happy that we are still receiving a lot of support from the Brazilian crowd. They've been amazing to us, and I hope that unless we play Furia, there will be some supporters out there.
Why do you think that Legends teams are suffering so much against Challenger teams?
I think maybe it's a combination of some potential jet lag, also the fact that you haven't really played on the setup yet. It's always a bit different. For example, the first match we played against Furia, we were not really 100% on the microphones and stuff like this, and just playing on the setup once or twice will make you a bit more comfortable. I don't know if that's really an excuse. I think the results have been all over the place this major so far. But yeah, it's really open now who's going to win, right? FaZe is out, now Vitality is out. They were two of the big favorites, and Na'Vi is still in a 2-2 match, so who knows? The three biggest favorites could be out before the playoff even begin.
I guess from that answer that tomorrow we will see the best offense.
I sure hope so. I don't even think we saw it today. I think we can play much better. So I sure hope that tomorrow we're going to bring the A game.